Welcome to Saturday Morning Tutorials!
Alright, that's everything. Are you guys ready?
Just one thing. Aren't you the bad guy?
Seriously? I mean, I just went through this.
Yeah, and of course I was listening. It's just that, when people talk for a long time, sometimes I start to get a little bored and I start thinking things like, what if I was a breakdancer? Maybe I could be on one of those talent shows that people still watch.
Never mind, just stay out of the way, okay? My apprentice, or she used to be, is going to try and kill us. She's trying to get the power of the Fifth Awakening, and we have to stop her. I'm gonna try and take her powers, but when the moment is right, I need you to hit that button.
How will we know when the moment is right?
You just will.
You can't just say that. This is like life and death situation, and you're just trying to build up the suspense.
Okay, fine. Just hit it when she's standing right over there, okay? I'm going to try and take her powers, but you guys are my plan B. Let's do this.
I don't know, man.
Come on, guys, I'm cool now. I'm a crater. I feel bad for trying to kill you all those times. I promise.
All right, I trust you, man.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Make it awesome!
Yeah!
All right, I like it.
Hello, Professor. You've strayed from your true path. Your powers go to waste. Let me take them off your hands!
Remember, boys, don't kill her. If she dies, she takes half the magic in the world with her. I'm gonna try and take her powers, but if I fail, you're my only hope.
You fool! You have more power than you've ever had before, and yet your will is weak. Your ambition died long ago, and I think it's time the rest of you follow.
Ellen, stop this. Magic isn't something that should be locked away. Just because these two are complete idiots doesn't mean we have a right to stop them from using whatever power they have.
They'll destroy it. They already have before.
I destroyed it by trying to stop them. I fear you're gonna make the same mistake that I did.
Your mistake was not killing them when you had the chance. You've gone soft!
I can't hold her much longer! I think it's time for plan B, boys! I just want to say it was really uncool for me to take your cool stuff!
That's cool, man. Maybe just focus on the problem at hand right now. Yeah, if you could, just try and win the duel. Because to be honest, I already forgot what plan B was, so.
If you strike me down, it's gonna hurt.
Good.
No!
Oh no, what was plan B? I can't remember plan B. Oh God, what was it? Was it something to do with breakdancing? We're gonna die.
You two. I can't believe two complete imbeciles have gathered so much power. Die!
Wait! Just wait. Okay.
What is this? Some type of summoning?
You're doing it, Adrian. You're saving the world.
Are you trying to raise a demon or call into a wizard to come and help you?
Plan B. Okay. You can do this.
Please stop. What's that?
I did it. Oh my God. I can't believe I saved the world. Plan B, right? So I'm gonna call that move Plan B. I like it. Me too. Oh man. Tacos? Oh my gosh, yes. All right, let's go.
What's up, everyone? Chris Kelly here. Adrian Jensen over here. The hidden one is still alive, but she is frozen. She is now a super power battery for ProductionCrate. So if you ever have any questions of where our power comes from, it's literally right over there. She's just frozen.
You need to charge your phone. Come on down.
Yeah, doubles as a phone charger, compatible with iPhones and Androids and
Not
nothing
Windows
else.
Phone.
No.
All right, that's everything. Are you guys ready? Gotcha.
From the top.
All right. Yeah, we're ready. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm ready. So go.
Hey, Chris, what you doing over there? Just checking out FudgeCrate.com, looking at all these awesome new Harry Potter magical effects.
Whoa, look at those. There's some 4K spell beams, and each one has a corresponding point, which is, I assume, meant to go on the tip of a wand. You like how I'm saying this like it's not an ad? We're just chatting here. Looks like they're broken up in that way to help you with some of your more 3D shots. You could have the beam pointed in whichever direction you want while having the point oriented towards the camera, and you're gonna get a fuller, less fake effect that way.
That's, yeah, you seem to know a lot about these effects. It's very strange.
Shut up. I can't believe I ever trusted a word that you said.
Helen, stop it.
You were stepping on my line.
Sorry.
All right, so for those spell shots that have a lot of wand motion, try pre-comping your beam with a black background and then applying the puppet pin effect. This way you can have the start of your beam follow the wand while having the middle and end not move so much. This is gonna give you a more realistic result. You know, real. For example, here's how the shot would look with the puppet pin trick and without. On Production Crate, we do have a puppet pin null generator script, which is free for everybody. Download it in the link below. That's gonna help you control these puppet pins way, way easier.
You could definitely mix and match these spells together and recolor them to get your own individual look. Just because you're using pre-made assets does not mean you can't be creative. Go nuts.
There's also some magic clash effects. These represent the area where two equally or nearly equally powerful spells meet. There are a few different choices. Try mixing and matching them up to create your own custom look. Don't be a sheep. You can even use all of them at the same time.
Whoa.
I don't know if I'd exactly recommend that, but you know, you're free to do whatever you want.
Perfectly legal. It's fine.
Can I just have you just say the whoosh sound at the right time? Just so I have something to react to?
Just stand right here.
Yeah, just like right over there.
We've also got these magical muzzle flashes, which look very cool and are super easy to use. Just flick your wand and drop one in. These are the most simple of all of our new magic effects, but I'll be honest with you, they're my favorite just because they're the most fun to use.
Yeah, they really are fun to use.
Yeah,
he's not
drop
wrong.
them in and you've got a cool shot.
So when the moment's right, you're gonna push that button right there, okay?
Are you holding the button? I'm not. Yeah.
It's in your hand. Look at the mark.
All right, so we lit the professor and the hidden one using practical lights, just like we always do when we're making any sort of cool, glowy type effects. This time we experimented by using two different but somewhat similar colors of light to get a more magical effect. Does it look any better? I'm not actually sure, but it definitely looks different. You can let us know if you think it's better, worse, or just different in the comments below. You have 10 seconds to leave a comment.
If you ever want to see your parents again. For a quick spell, we can use these magical muzzle flashes that I was bragging about earlier. They come in a rainbow of colors, but don't let that distract you. You should actually just pick the one that best matches your character's action and then color it to be whatever color you need. You can use tritone, you can use levels, you can use curved, you can use CC toner, you can use whatever your favorite coloring tool is.
Phil.
I know how to color stuff.
I like Phil.
Really?
Yeah, Phil. Why? Phil's great. I love Phil. Me and Phil go way back.
I don't know about that one.
Who hates on Phil?
Me, I'm doing that right now.
Dude, not cool. Sorry, Phil.
You can maybe use a screener and add transfer mode for these. We wouldn't really bother with tracking on a quick effect like this. That's just us. You could track it if you want. I'm just saying, you can get away with it. You could also consider using one of our front-facing shockwaves as a spell block, or you could use a second magic muzzle flash as a spell deflection if you don't want your other wizard character to get hurt.
Back! Damn it. Sorry.
All right, let's do it from Make It Awesome again.
Yeah.
For the dueling spell lock effect, you will need to track the wands. You can try using the point tracker or Mocha, but for a wand tip, it's pretty rare that this is actually going to work unless your actor is super still or your production team thought ahead and attached a small light or tracking marker to the end of the wand, which... yeah, so you may as well accept your fate and just hand track it by keyframing a null object. You'll be okay.
You'll be all right. On Production Crate or in the description, you can find a link to our free Midpoint Null Generator script. This is useful for a number of things. As a matter of fact, click the eye to see us use it to make a flaming sword. Now, you don't necessarily need it for this effect. It really depends on what kind of shot you're doing, but let's go ahead and take a look at what it does. Select your 2 wand tip nulls and hit generate. That's going to give you a new null right in the middle of them, and that's where your spells can meet. This null is going to have a bias slider, which you can keyframe back and forth, showing a struggle of power. You can also use the other sliders here to add a bit of extra wiggle to it. Make it move.
This works in 3D as well. You don't believe me? Well, we're gonna prove it to you. Grab some footage with a 3D camera move like this. Apply the 3D camera tracker right to that. Our track came out not very good. No! We've got track markers all over our actor. Normally we just delete these and try to get a better track, but in this case, I think we can make them work.
For the record, I did believe you. So now we're gonna use some of the points that are on our actors to make some nulls, which are gonna be almost in the right spot in 3D space, close enough. We can move each of those nulls to actually be on the tips of the wands, and then we're gonna keyframe these frame by frame to follow the wand. Now, as far as 3D space goes, are these technically perfect? No, they are not. Probably, I mean, you'd have to be very lucky. They could be, but I'm guessing no. But if they look right, then they are right. That's really all we need for this. So now we're gonna use the midpoint null script again, and we're gonna select 3D midpoint. Now we're gonna grab those layers, hit generate, same as before, and now we've got a midpoint null that this time is in real 3D space.
Semi-accurate 3D space.
It's accurate enough to react to your camera.
Yeah. All right, now that we have these nulls in place, we can use them to make some magical beams.
Ooh.
If you want to start one totally from scratch, that's cool. You can start with the lightning or even the advanced lightning effect and parent the start and ends to your null, and then just apply effects to them until they look good. You got yourself a magical effect.
You know, I think people assume that the regular lightning effect is not good because it's considered obsolete, but it's actually pretty cool. It's got some features that the advanced lightning doesn't have. This has just been a quick PSA. Check out the regular lightning effect.
I will. I never do because the
to
advanced lightning is always there, and I don't know what the difference is at this point.
Yeah, they're actually completely different. It's not like advanced is a better version of the regular one. They're completely different.
Okay, good to know. I'm gonna go check that out. See you guys later.
Yeah, check it out. I'll finish the tutorial by myself. Anyway, if you want some effects that already look good, you of course can use the 4K spell beams that we already showed you. You're gonna wanna drop these into your scene and scale and position them to be as close as you can to what you need them to be. And then you're gonna apply a solid composite effect, changing the color to black. Pre-compose it and move all the attributes into the new composition. Apply a puppet pin at the start and the end of the beam, and use the puppet pin null generator script to make some control nulls for these points. And now you just need to parent those nulls to your tracks, and now you're done.
Yeah, solid composite.
Oh wow, you're back.
Hey. Yeah. The solid composite effect is very important if you do want to use the puppet pin trick and if you want to color your effects. I tend to forget this, and Adrian is always reminding me.
That's true. If you're having trouble with curves, try putting a solid composite below it and it might work better.
Definitely.
Levels 2.
How are you gonna breakdance?
I don't know.
All right, we used practical lights in the close-up shots, but those weren't really gonna cut it in the wide shots, so we just fixed it in post. We made a duplicate of the footage and used a curves to boost the greens. We also added a bit of red in the highlights and removed a little bit of blue. Then we drew some soft masks around the professor's side.
On another copy, we boosted the reds and removed the greens and added a bit of brightness as well. And then we drew some soft masks on the hidden one side. Obviously, these colors are gonna be different depending on what color magic you're using.
On a third copy, we just drew a circle mask in the middle of the floor and brightened that up a little bit. And then on the original, we brought down the exposure. Now the parts that we color corrected look even brighter by comparison.
Wow, that's it. That's a finished shot. And if you just can't get enough Harry Potter effects, click the eye to learn how to apparate. And that's wizard speak for teleport.
Ooh, and if you want to teleport like a bad dude, we got a bunch of Death Eater smoke effects available for you as well.
That's true.
Yup. This is the season finale for Saturday morning tutorials and possibly, dare I say, the series finale.
What? No!
Drop the one.
Oh yeah, drop the one.
It does not mean that these characters won't return in different forms and in different videos. It just means that we have taught nearly everything we could possibly teach in this series. We will be back with tutorials, we will be back with different videos, but Saturday morning tutorials is over. This has been our 60th, 100th, 14th season. This has been a lot of fun. I enjoyed our time together. Make sure to subscribe. Make it awesome.
Make it awesome.